higher doses may induce mild side effects, such as diarrhea, headaches, and sore throat. Is Alpha BIOS safe for pregnant and breastfeeding mothers? There is no scientific data that addresses this either way. Is it safe for children? There is no scientific data that addresses this either way. And the company's like, well, we don't know if this is safe for them, but we don't know that it's not. Thank you so much for this feature. He fucking paid for it. And I'll tell you how I know, because here's the Fiverr page. I will publish your music article or interview on a top music website. Hello lovely people, I just moved house, and this video is sponsored by geology. Once again, I regret to inform you that is not the field of science involved in studying rocks. You guys love rocks. If you'd only love your skin as much as you love rocks, you could look as young as me. Geology is, of course, a 41-time award-winning hair, skin and body care brand. I use it every single day and I have done for a long time now and I'm never going back. Geology does simple, effective, personalised skincare. I love it, the people love it, they have over 10,000 5-star reviews. Right now is a very exciting time because you can try Geology skincare for free using my link down below or scanning my QR code. That is right, free trial baby, we love to see it, there's no reason not to do it. It's super easy to get started. All you do is click the link down below or scan my QR code, take a 60-second diagnostic quiz, tell dermatologists about your skin and your goals. They will create a personalised skincare routine just for you, which is delivered straight to your door. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Your personalised skincare routine includes 2 face washes, a tone control morning cream, which actually I need to apply now. When you've just moved house and your whole life is in boxes, it is really hard to keep on top of like your routine and stuff, so it definitely helps to have something super easy. Your tone control morning cream, by the way, has SPF protection. Always protect your skin from the sun. And then for the evening, you have your night cream and your eye cream. So simple. No fads with 50 product setups where you pull your face in weird directions and exercise your eyebrows or whatever is the latest Korean beauty trend on TikTok. None of that nonsense. I can't be doing with it. If you've never tried Geology, now is absolutely the time. Get that trial set for free. Plus you get a free gift, up to 50% off of add-ons. Take advantage of this. Your skin will thank you, and so will I. Click on the link down below, scan my QR code, use code EmmaThorne100, get yourself that free skincare trial set. It's so worth it. Thank you so much for listening, and to Geology for sponsoring this video. I'll have a background eventually. I promise. Hello lovely people, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Guys, I'm overwhelmed. I am way past the point of being whelmed right now because, first of all, thank you to the person who recommended I check out Theon Global, which is a relatively new multi-level marketing company in the vein of Black Oxygen Organics, which is what everybody has been making the connection between because it's a multi-level marketing company that sells supplements, absolutely dripping with red flags. Supplements, the drinking dirt again, lads. The MLM Huns are drinking dirt again. I have like 50 tabs open right now on my computer and in my brain. This is going to have to be, I never set out to do this ever, but this is going to have to be a multi-part video series. This is going to have to be multiple videos. There's no way around it because I am, again, overwhelmed with information right now. Usually when I look up some dodgy company, we find some weird through thread, right? There's some like conspiracy theorist through line that links to something else we've talked about, some weird fundamentalist thing. So let me try and express how much this all is by telling you that one of the owners, one of the co-owners of this Theon Global multi-level marketing dirt drinking scam, allegedly, maybe, possibly, scam. Don't sue me. One of the co-owners of this company is I can't think of a better way to sugarcoat this, an, in my opinion, possibly mentally unwell, fundamentalist, end times conspiracy theorist who believes that she has prophetic visions, including about Donald Trump, who she thinks is an important member of God's end times squad, and appears to run what kind of looks like an end times cult on Telegram. You can see why I'm kind of overwhelmed by the amount there is to talk about based on just this company. So I'm going to ease us in. We're going to start by talking about Theon Global, the company, doing our normal MLM dodgy company that might not be a scam. One day I'm going to get sued and you're going to understand why I'm always doing Allegedly. We're going to look at Theon Global, we'll look at the products, and we're going to take a look at the other co-owner, who is an interesting guy on his own, and his marketing tactics are extremely scammy and interesting, so I do want to talk about him and that. And then in a separate video, subscribe and hit the notification because Leigh needs her own video. She might need multiple videos, because we need to unravel this cultish fundamentalist end times prophetic dreams world that she inhabits in a very careful and delicate way. So let's start with just Theon Global, the company itself. I have so many tabs open and they're all so scary. Here we go. Here's Theon Global. All right. Immediately, for me, it's red flags, right? On their own website, it's immediate red flags because this picture screams culty. I don't know why. Holistic products, holistic, not a dirty word on its own, in the context of somebody selling supplements on a multi-level marketing scheme, big red flag. There's an affiliate back end. Integrity meets purpose. Our journey began when two visionary entrepreneurs, Leigh and Lawrence, united with a shared mission to elevate humanity through servant leadership. Here's Leigh, who we will talk about more in another video because I'm not emotionally prepared to do that right now. Let's focus in on Lawrence Puckett today. Lawrence Puckett is a venture capitalist who has grown businesses from startups to multi-million-dollar organizations. You know what's interesting? So I found a finance podcast interview with him. I think he paid to be on there. I'll explain why in a minute. I think he probably paid to be on this finance podcast, where he talks about his upbringing and how he has made these companies and been VP of these companies. And he has said that he built this like massively popular company, which was like quite popular and did quite well. It was about energy efficient lighting, so not relevant to supplements or anything like that. He built this company, sold it to somebody else, and that person made it into like a multi-million-dollar company. So that might be what that's actually referring to on the website, but he's got years of experience, a lovely friendly face. Look at that mad lad. What a legend. One thing that I noticed the internet talking about is that loads of people that, if you don't know what Black Oxygen Organics is, by the way, I have a video on it on my channel, I'll link it here. A lot of the people who sold for Black Oxygen Organics, a lot of the affiliates, the multi-level marketing people, customers, if we're being honest, a lot of those customers jumped ship to Theon when it started because Black Oxygen Organics obviously got shut down. They were sourcing the dirt for their dirt drinks in a location that was not healthy. I think it might have been near some sewage works. Actually, they were sourcing the dirt. I can't remember exactly. You'll have to check the video and you'll probably know better than me. But yeah, so that's, yeah, just to give you an idea. So a lot of people are jumping ship from Black Oxygen Organics to this. So let's have a look at some of the products. Alpha Bios. That must be for men. Featured in NASDAQ, CEO Weekly, Yahoo, and ESPN. It's not a amazing, impressive lineup. And it means even less when you know what I know, which I will share with you in a minute. Right, the Alpha Bundle, $154.90. But cheaper if you subscribe, obviously. This bundle set has extremely limited quantities available. Of course it does. Don't they always? Alpha Bios A17 version 2 and Onyx, all three of our hero products, conveniently bundled with applied savings. Okay, so what the hell is this? Alpha Bios. Fulvic Humic Blend. Improves sleep and daytime energy. Fulvic acid is bioavailable. The ability of a drug or other substance to be absorbed and used by the body. Bioavailability is a subcategory of absorption. Is the fraction of an administered drug that reaches the systemic circulation. So when a medication is administered intravenously, its bioavailability is 100%. So it being bioavailable doesn't, as I suspected, doesn't seem to really mean anything. Helps with the absorption of minerals and nutrients in your body, because fatigue and sleep can be linked to vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Fucking genius innovation. Taking a fulvic acid supplement may help to improve the quality of your sleep. This is just like any supplement, right? As soon as you read this is exactly the same thing that you'll see on any, like, tired of being tired. What's the product that's the fucking tired of being tired? And there's like a woman yawning on the advert. I see it on the London Underground like every day. Basically any of those that is just actually an iron supplement. If you're deficient in iron, you can be tired. So if you take this iron supplement, it might help you be less tired. Ideally, we all have access to great healthcare and we can have a blood test and find out if we're deficient in anything, and then our doctor can recommend any supplements if we need them. Obviously, the reality is that people can't afford to go to the doctors, so they buy every supplement that they see advertised as a miracle drug. This is how we have supplement MLMs. TLDR, if you're deficient in something and that's making you tired, and you buy this product and this product has something that you're deficient in, you might be less tired for $80. Humic acid and fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is considered a humic substance, meaning it's naturally occurring compound found in soils, compost, marine sediments, and sewage. Fulvic acid has been well studied for its effects on immune health and inflammation. Research indicates it may bolster your body's defense against illnesses. Test tube and animal studies show that fulvic acid may improve disease resistance. It's important to note that results are mixed, with some studies tying fulvic acid to inflammatory effects, depending on the dose and type. More research is needed before these substances can be recommended as immune boosters. Calciprese. Here's the brain health part. Fulvic acid strongly interferes with the clumping of certain proteins that accelerate brain ailments like Alzheimer's disease. Not that helpful if you don't already have Alzheimer's, but good to know. Overall, more studies are needed. Human studies are fairly limited. A study in 30 men concluded that a daily dose of 0.5 ounces, 15 milliliters, can be used safely without risk of side effects. Higher doses may induce mild side effects, such as diarrhea, headaches, and sore throat. So if you're drinking dirt, and you get a bit of a diarrhea, consider lowering your dose of fulvic acid. Mix in 8 to 10 ounces of water or your favourite beverage. Oh, this is per serving. One packet stick is 300... Yeah, they come in sticks. Oh, okay. I guess maybe it depends on the size you buy. So hold on, 250 milligrams of humic acid and 100 milligrams of fulvic acid. What did this say? This said 15 can be used safely. Fulvic acid is possibly safe when used for up to 7 days. Suspicious? There isn't enough reliable information to know what an appropriate dose of fulvic acid might be. Keep in mind that natural products are not always necessarily safe and dosages can be important. I don't trust anything like this. It's like we're skipping the crucial studies in the middle. Like, we've got some preliminary studies, mostly on animals and test tube studies, that say that this could be helpful in certain situations. There can be side effects. We're not sure what dosage is safe yet. And then we just skip any further testing and go right to selling it for daily regular use. Mr. Internet only says it's definitely safe for use up to 7 days. It might help people who already have Alzheimer's. I'm pretty sure the majority of their customers don't already have Alzheimer's. I hate this shit, man. It's just preying on people's insecurities about their health and the fact that a lot of people in the USA especially don't have access to good healthcare. Why is Alpha Bios superior? Food grade manufacturing facility? Yeah, you're making a product to be ingested. I would fucking hope so. That shouldn't be superior, that should be standard, shouldn't it? We use an innovative production process. As you can tell by this stock photo of a man looking into... Why has he got goggles on to look down a microscope? Our products are derived from a humus deposit located in Canada. I'm pretty sure the Black Oxygen Organics dirt-related products were sourced in Canada as well. Interesting. Our products comply with regulatory standards. Does nobody go to buy this and see our whole massive webpage just, flooded with the bare minimum? Being, slightly rewritten to sound impressive. This is just a big page of, we follow the required health and safety standards. That'll be $300, please. Is Alpha Bios safe for pregnant and breastfeeding mothers? There is no scientific data that addresses this either way. Is it safe for children? There is no scientific data that addresses this either way. Do you see what I mean when I say, I wish we would do the science before we start selling the product? Not everyone's going to read this FAQ. People are just going to start giving it to their kids. And the company's like, well, we don't know if this is safe for them. But we don't know that it's not. Is it safe for pets? I bet I know what it's going to say. Oh, it is safe for pets. Of course, we know more about the product tested on animals, don't we? Because it's the human testing that we're lacking. Haven't seen much changes in my overall health. Oh, Gail, you probably weren't deficient in any of the supplements that you get from this product. Most people will not feel much of a benefit from this. You'd be a fortunate outlier if you noticed effects. Obviously, they're banking on, all of these MLMs, and the reason they are so, affirmation and positive intention heavy is because they're relying on the placebo effect for most of their customers. Or They're relying on most of their customers being the salespeople. What's Onyx? Black cumin seed oil. A natural elixir derived from the seeds of Nigella sativa. Nigella sativa? Renowned for its rich history and exceptional health benefits. Harvested with care. Fucking duh, you would hope so. Black cumin seed oil. 30ml bottle? Yeah, 30ml bottle. Amazon. Black cumin seed oil, 100 millilitres, £15. Theon Global. 30ml black cumin seed oil, $30, which is, let's just have a look, £23.90. So yeah, buy it on Amazon. Supports healthy blood sugar levels, boosts metabolism and improves digestion, reduces inflammation. Is it safe for children? There's no scientific data that addresses this either way. Our company motto. Health benefits. Potentially anti-inflammatory. Potentially antibacterial. More research is needed to confirm these potential benefits. It's likely safe when consumed in small amounts, such as when used in cooking or taken as a supplement for less than 3 months. However, more research is needed on the safety of taking it in larger amounts and for longer. I think that's really important, and maybe something that I and we all don't talk about enough when we're looking at these, particularly the supplement, like, dodgy companies. Not only is the research on actual living human beings, not only is the research quite limited, but the research is always limited to specific length trials. And we tend not to know what the effects might be, positive or negative, for longer term usage. But the products are absolutely advertised as this is you take this every day for the rest of your life and it will help keep you healthy forever. We're kind of using the customers as test subjects in a way that I find very uncool, very uncomfortable. So take the prescribed effects with a grain of salt. So if you want something that might have these potential health benefits and you want to try that, totally understandable. Be careful with it. Monitor how you're feeling and the potential side effects. Talk to your doctor if you can. Maybe don't try it if you're pregnant. Maybe don't give it to your children. Apparently you can give all of this shit to your pets. I guess it's been more rigorously tested on animals than on humans, so hooray for that. But also you can absolutely get all of these products much cheaper elsewhere. And that's because this is an inflated price to make up for the commission, right? We're giving commission to the salesperson, we're giving commission to their upline. So the prices for any MLM product are always overinflated, because they have to be, because otherwise the business model doesn't work. Although quite often the business model doesn't work and the business shuts down after however many years. So whatever, that's the gist of Theon Global, the products. This is pretty standard fare for a supplement MLM. You won't be too surprised. If you're familiar with anything MLM, you won't be too surprised, or dodgy wellness industry products, you won't be too surprised by this. Financial opportunity, freedom of time, complete control over how you spend each day of your life. You will never achieve these things if you join our MLM, but you will help the two owners maintain this lifestyle. Whether you want a chance to earn a little extra income or you want to create residual income, we have an abundance mindset. Yeah, I bet you fucking do. Free to start. That's a benefit in any MLM. Don't do this, by the way. Anytime I point out something that is less negative than usual or a good thing about an MLM, that doesn't mean I'm endorsing joining the MLM, okay? Bear that in mind. No quotas to me, also a good thing. 25% direct commission is pretty alright. 12% commission payouts on all personally enrolled affiliate sales. Your downline. 12% on your downline. As soon as you become an affiliate, you will be added to our affiliate group on Facebook, where you will find trainings. Does trainings sound weird to you? Product education and everything you need to be successful in the social retail space. You will have access to weekly ready-made content you can simply download and use, so you can spend time on your... Oh, they do the copy-pasting for you. Well, that's nice. We help you find your personal brand and grow your network organically. You can join under Lair Lightner, so not only is she one of the owners of the brand, but you can enroll under her, so you're presumably also making her commission on your sales. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that cool, guys? It said no startup cost, right? So I should be able to just join. Right? Your enrollment as an affiliate was successful. Well, that was fucking easier. That was easier than most MLMs. Now we get to look at the back end. You're welcome. Welcome to Theon Global. Rank advancement. I'm thinking it's maybe not going to calculate. Oh, look, they even call them your downline. There is no hiding the MLM-ness of it all. New affiliates, downline ranks, downline orders, upcoming rank advancements. Wow, this is definitely... So the two people that created this were in an MLM together previously. And Leia Leitner was, the biggest affiliate salesperson, or one of the biggest affiliate salespeople. And Larry... The fuck's his name? Beckett? Larry. I'll just call him until I figure out his name in a little bit. And Larry was VP on the back end. So that explains why this looks very tidy as an MLM back end. Resources. Let's have a look. The only company news is welcome to Theon Global. And that's all it says. Not actually that helpful. Do you get a discount on the products? It doesn't look like you do. Maybe it's one of those ones where everything is kind of done through Facebook, because I'm not finding any resources here on the back end. So I had a little look. I thought this was kind of interesting. I had a little look. I could only find information on Theon Global. I'm better at finding businesses, and I'm more used to doing it within the UK, obviously. So if you're able to do this better than me, fucking good job. Please drop any information you have down below. So this is the only place I could find about Theon Global LLC, was on Open Corporates. I thought it was interesting that it lists Lawrence Puckett. I think I said Beckett. My bad. It lists Lawrence Puckett and then Northwest Registered Agent LLC, which is an agent that registers on behalf of people. But that must be Leia Leitner, because the website lists her as an owner. And Larry Puckett talks about her as a co-owner. So that must be her. So it's interesting that she's registered as a director in a sort of privacy-centered kind of way, because she's very publicly affiliated with it. So that I thought that was a little bit weird. Registered to Austin, Texas. So my apologies to my Texas and my Austin friends. This is one of yours. So I can't find shit about their financial information. I think the company is just too new. I can't find any filings for the actual company's financials. There's not gonna be any information on the affiliates' financials yet. I don't think. It's only like a few years old. This is a podcast that I found Larry on. Travis Makes Money. The comments are really funny. No real advice. Spam advertising. Friends for Jesus, lifelong learner, alleged weirdo. Host prefers booking interviews via Podmatch. So this is like a web service to connect podcasters, mediocre men with microphones on the internet, with people who want to advertise their product on a podcast. Oh, this is so Larry! I fucking knew it. So they have like a list of things that they would like in a guest, who their audience is. There's no information on this. Can I create an account on here for free? Okay, no, you have to pay to start. I don't want to pay a membership fee to get on podcasts. Is a red flag? Bro, that's a red flag. So, okay, I'm getting way too bogged down in this insane service. But so it looks like, in fact, it is that. Larry, where's Larry? Lost Larry. That's Billboard Music World. I'll explain that to you in a second. Yep, there is fuck all about Theon Global really on the internet anywhere. Walk into the room like God sent you. If you're with him, he did. Men of certain age taking exactly this photo, man. I don't know what it is. Love Texas, thanks for the local feature. So Larry has loads of posts like this. So happy to be featured in this article by this reputable looking source. So let's have a look at this. This is Texas Developer, written by 16 Ramos, writer and branding consultant. In 2011, I had my first taste of entrepreneurship as an affiliate marketer in the beauty industry. I bet that's how they know each other. My one true love is good old storytelling. So it looks like this advertising company, or that this woman that runs this advertising company wrote this article, who specializes in storytelling for businesses and influencers, etc. So that's a huge red flag, and explains why this is such a positive article that doesn't really make sense to... I guess it kind of is like about a Texas business, so fine, but... Publish a post on the Texas Developer. You will get a contributor article on the Texas Developer, thetexasdeveloper.com. Let's just follow that link to make sure I'm looking at the right Texas Developer. Yes, I knew it. Sorry, I got overexcited. It's a paid service. Larry is putting a lot of time and money into flooding the internet with positive news about himself, positive news about Theon Global, as if loads of different websites and stuff are writing about him, but they're all paid ads. People per hour get featured on the texasdeveloper.com. 120 quid. Nothing. That's nothing in your advertising budget when you got all these affiliates joining your company. Oh, I knew it. And the reason I knew it is because I had already found this weirdly suspicious Billboard Music World article about Larry Puckett and Theon Global. First of all, Billboard Music World struck me as kind of weird because it sounds like Billboard, like charts, mainstream, like if you look up Billboard music stuff, this website comes up a lot. And yet, it's this it's this absolute nothing article about Larry. For Larry, music is a part of his life. He loves music, he works it into his job, but it says it's just like this guy has a business and he likes music. This is a positive sounding article, doesn't do anything, but it means that Larry has been able to post about it on the internet, with people being like, wow, Larry, that's amazing. So support you so much. You're amazing. Here we go. Yeah. On his Facebook, he's like, thank you so much for this feature. He fucking paid for it. And I'll tell you how I know, because here's the Fiverr page. I will publish your music article or interview on a top music website. Here's the Billboard Music World Instagram. You'll notice the description reads, post your article on a top music website. Click the link down below. Where does the link take us? To a fucking Fiverr project. £20, it's like $15 plus fees to have an article written on this music website. Larry Puckett. Why do I keep forgetting this dude's name? Larry Puckett is putting time and money, or possibly, what's her name? 16 Ramos. Could be 16 Ramos, that he's paying to do this advertising for him. But Larry, or somebody is doing it for Larry, is putting a lot of money, or at least a moderate amount of money, into just having essentially fake articles written about. Real articles, but paid articles that just say, Larry's a guy who has a company. And then posting about it on social media and flooding Google search results with this so that it looks like this is a really successful guy that everyone is writing about. From the music magazines to the local developer news, it's all paid for by Larry. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be scammed again. If I look sweaty now, it's because I spent so fucking long looking for this. I bought this a while ago, I put it in a sensible place. I lost the sensible place. I hate moving. If that joke wasn't obvious, I'm saying it's a red flag if you find a business that is paying to produce, like, fake articles on the internet. So that's Larry. Here's his Instagram. 3 posts in a row of him generating false interest, generating articles that look like he's being reported on by loads of people, but he's paid for those advertising spots. This LA Weekly article looks pretty suspicious. I don't know why an LA-based online journal would want to write about Larry Puckett and Theon Global. Oh yeah, look, here you go. Thanks for reaching out to LA Weekly. Oh wow, the website works so well. Drop down content value equals advertise with us and get our rate card. Upload your pitch. Publish your article on LA Weekly. It's every single one. There's no real, actual independent third-party article about Theon Global anywhere that I've seen. Publish your article on LA Weekly, $350 plus fees for this website. That's what he's done. That's another one. I bet you every single article, we could look at every article that has been written about Theon Global, it would be paid advertising that Larry Puckett is putting out there intentionally. I wonder if it's partly because when you Google Larry Puckett, it comes up with the guy who talks about trains before it comes up with this Larry Puckett, entrepreneur. So that is all obviously one massive red flag after another. That's without even touching on Lair Lightner and her Telegram cult of prophetic end times fundamentalist conspiracy theories. Do subscribe and hit the notification button. I'm going to do that video as soon as possible. It's going to take a tiny bit more organising, I think, because there's just so much to look at. TLDR, Theon Global, typical rubbish MLM supplement garbage. It's basic vitamin supplements. It might help you if you are deficient in one of the supplements that they sell. Human trials, human studies are very limited. Studies on how it affects people and what the side effects might be for long-term usage have not been done. If you wanted this supplement knowing that anyway, you can buy it elsewhere much, much cheaper. The prices are massively inflated to account for the commission, the downline, right? These products, this service is good for no one. It's being run by 2 former MLM people, 100% business and money focused, no relevant expertise. Okay, we'll talk about Lair Leitner, who technically has a not qualification certificate in something. Just in case you're about to point that out to me in the comments, we'll look at that when we look at her. But at least Puckett, nothing. No relevant expertise in the field. Purely coming at this from a business, financial, how can I make money for me and my family perspective. Never ever worth buying. There is no point ever in buying this product. And hilariously, they are putting a lot of work into inflating their online presence and their esteem by using paid advertising, paid services to get stories about specifically Puckett. I don't know if he's got a bit of an ego thing, but specifically about him and his entrepreneurship. He is paying to appear on podcasts, to appear on legit looking articles, websites. None of that's real. None of that's legit third-party investigation. It's all a veneer. It's all a surface level shiny, we make amazing products, we do amazing things, to cover up the fact that there's no expertise behind this company. The products aren't well priced, the products aren't well studied, and nobody cares about Larry Puckett. Except for Larry Puckett, evidently. Thanks very much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below. If you know more about anything that I've talked about today, whether it's from a multi-level marketing perspective, or anything to do with like supplements, dietary stuff, Larry Puckett, Texas business law, anything. Just let me know down below. It's super helpful when people chime in and give their expertise. Do like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Don't miss the undoubtedly more shocking follow-up to this about the other owner of Theon Global, Lair Leitner, the fundamentalist conspiracy theorist who thinks she is an end times prophetess. If you're not sick to death of me already, you can follow me at my gaming channel, Little Duck Gaming. I just hit 100,000 watch hours over there. Isn't that nice? Lots of fun videos, some really cool stuff coming up. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/EmmaLittleDuck. I have not been streaming at the moment because I am about to move house, but at some point soon I'll be back to streaming, hooray! The best way to support this channel and what I do over here is via the Patreon. With that, I must give a big old shout out to my giant chickens and colossal quackers over on Patreon. Especially Connla. Stop eating dirt, Connla! Most importantly, have yourselves a very lovely week, and I will see you really soon.